General Manager of Missoula Community Access Television, inviting you to another edition of What's Up Missoula. This program highlights civic organization, nonprofit groups, and educational concerns in the Missoula area. Today, we're going to visit with Doug Ardiana. He's the superintendent of Bonner School. They have a special need we hope you can participate in. Doug, thanks so much for coming.
Thanks so much for having me.
You're most welcome. The special need is a grandstand for the ball field. Do you want to fill people in on what had happened to get you to where you are now?
The Kelly Pine Grandstand is the oldest grandstand in the western Montana area. When I took over the job at Bonner School as superintendent 2 years ago, the grandstand has been in a dilapidated state. It is a safety concern. Yeah. We look to recondition the grandstand, to tune it up, because from my perspective, someone was going to get hurt, then the grandstand would get tore down and we would end up with some aluminum bleachers outside of our ball field. And we're hoping with good community support to redo the grandstand. The cost of the project's $140,000. We've raised $110,000 so far.
Really close.
With corporate sponsorships.
And you can name them if you want, or I will here. I mean, you've had major contributors, and they should be thanked. You've got Atlantic Richfield Company, $25,000. Dennis and Phyllis Washington Foundation has pledged $40,000. Missoula County Park Board, $6,000. Bonner Development Group, $25,000. Northwest Energy, $2,500. Did I get everyone? Oh no, we've got also some others. I didn't mention ARCO, U.S. Forest Service,
correct.
River City Grill, who's right in your neighborhood there. Walmart, Fremo's Pizza, Bonner alumni have contributed money. The Town Pump,
Coulter's sprinkler system.
Oh, sure, okay. The Little League, Missoula County 4-H, that's nice. Bonner Boy Scout Troops, number 5, Hoagieville, Katie O'Keefe's Casino, and the Missoula Federal Credit Union, oh yeah, Plum Creek, and Smurfettstone. So you had a really good response. I mean, you ask anyone in a nonprofit or even a school saying, can you put together over $100,000 of fundraising, they'd be pretty impressed.
We've been able to accomplish this in just 8 short months.
Yeah.
And it's been outstanding support from our community, our corporation, our local corporation sponsors. I think it breeds a lot of goodwill to our community. We're looking at this as a grandstand ball field.
Yeah.
But I also hope to have a car show out in that area. My ultimate goal would be to have maybe Shakespeare in the Park, where people could sit in the grandstands and have the play performance in the infield. We're looking to have some 4-H dog shows out there. So it's going to be a wide range. It just won't be baseball.
Right. And I guess, as Missoula grows, East Missoula, Bonner, I mean, really, these communities are going to find themselves one community. I don't know when this is going to be, but
I feel we're already there. Essentially, Bonner is a bedroom community of Missoula, just like Lolo, Target Range, Hellgate, DeSmet, these other areas, and we're just becoming the larger, greater Missoula megalopolis.
You're right.
In Montana terms.
Exactly. I got to count the cattle when we do the census here. Well, that is great. Now, how can people watching participate? Because, they may not be able to come up with this huge amount of money as these groups can, but I think you mentioned to me that there are ways that people could participate. One involves a reward of that Walter Hook print.
Correct. And I brought a copy of that print here with us today.
Here's one framed, and it is pretty amazing. And Garner, I don't know if you zoom in, maybe, pan along the side here. Walter Hook was an artist, and apparently he grew up in Bonner. I didn't know this.
Walter Hook is a local Montana artist, grew up in the Bonner area. And this was his print, the Bonner Legacy print. And it shows the influence of the lumber mill, the area, and the building of the new school. And the Bonner School District, in conjunction with the PTA, are going to offer these prints for sale. And we have just the poster type print that people can purchase for $15. Then we offer a shrink wrap version where it's on the foam pad, wall mountable, for $35. Right. And then a print version similar to this for $100.
Yeah.
And all the money goes to the grandstand. The cost of the print, the shrink wrapping, a little bit of the art gallery takes part of that, and a little bit of the framing. But the majority of the money does go directly to the grandstand.
And it's a great way to participate. I wish people at home could see this a little better, but it is a beautiful print. Really captures a lot of this historic activity of the lumber mill. And Walter Hook is was a pretty amazing artist. People see examples of his work at City Hall, for instance, and in the permanent collection of the Art Museum of Missoula.
Correct. And this, it's an outstanding way. It's a limited edition print. There's only, a finite number.
Yep.
So they're not good. Then the only place you can purchase them is through the Bonner School District.
Oh, that's great. And I want to make sure people know the number, too. It's right on the screen, but if you have poor reception, let us know, let Bresnan know. But the number is 258-6151 to learn more about how you can participate that way. And I'm sure you'll take donations at that number.
Yes, we
no
also
problem.
do. And this is something where our students are going to be involved. Our PTA working with the school administration. We've got a reward system, so the top seller is going to earn a bike.
Sure.
There'll be classroom popcorn parties and different activities for the highest selling class. And it's just going to be kind of a way to motivate. We're hoping to raise approximately $10,000 with this project.
Yeah. Oh, and I think you might get there. And you've had great success so far. 110. And did you say it was about 140,
The
150,000?
total cost of our project is $140,000, and that's our goal.
So you're really close, but you need that remaining 40,000.
Correct. That's going to be putting the icing on the grandstand, so to speak.
Well, let's give people a look. There's another graphic here, which is a architect's visualization of the restored grandstand.
And if you've been to the Bonner area, you've seen our grandstand. What we've done here is we've lifted it up approximately 4 feet. That will provide us concessions areas underneath the grandstand. We retain the original flavor of the mining and the rural aspect using a small diameter woods design. That was the design in conjunction with the U.S. Forest Service. This way we're utilizing our forest products more efficiently.
Yeah.
And then we still would have the covered area. And so we're really excited about it. It's going to be a lower maintenance area with this wainscoting of the stone.
Yep.
That does increase our cost, but we're looking to do things right. And when we do things out at the Bonner School, we're trying to tackle them right.
Yeah.
And so we're very excited about the opportunity. Again, this is an artist rendering. With the significant contributions that we already have in, we're at the top of reading our goal.
Yeah.
And from there, I think we can.
Because your plan is to start construction in 2006.
Correct.
So 8 months has gotten you that close, 110. Mm-hmm. So hopefully you'll be ready by spring for it.
I'm very confident that we will. I know that people see that we're almost to the project goal, and at that point they can say, well, let's contribute to make sure they make it happen. And that's kind of what we're looking for from people is we've hit the big corporations in the area.
Yeah, and they've come through, and the small businesses have come through.
Right, and they have stepped up. Everyone from the River City Grill to Hoagieville to Walmart to the Fremos Pizza, all of our different players have gotten involved, and I think even our alumni has raised over $6,000.
Yeah.
Just from, and Bonner.
It's a small school, right? How many students at
355 students, K through 8.
Yeah, so that's pretty amazing.
It's very impressive for our community, and with the removal of the Milltown Dam, this is going to be something that I feel can unite the community. There was some controversy, and the removal of the dam kind of divided the community.
Yeah.
Some wanted to keep it, some wanted to remove it.
For a variety of reasons. Some people want it just because it's there. Some people are really worried because that's going to be a pretty traumatic thing for Bonner to have all that change occur, all that equipment move in there. I know we've had people from the health department showing us some plans, for what that site's going to look like, and it's going to be a very interesting visitor site that's been proposed for that area too. So this seems like it's just keeping a pace with these big changes.
It is, and it's something that regardless of how people felt about the dam removal or not removal, both groups are coming together for this cause. Yeah. And it's all about our children of our community and investing in opportunities for them to play ball, work with their 4-H animals, hopefully get some theater, and have an opportunity.
Yeah, and have some other uses, like you mentioned the car show. I think there was just a Missoula car show that went up and down Higgins. Tremendous amount of people interested in it. One of our producers videotaped it. We got requests for 12 dubs of it. And that would be terrific to have out there. And Shakespeare in the Park.
I think it'd just
It'd
be
be
a
a
neat
great
opportunity.
location.
And with our location right on Highway 200 on our way up the Blackfoot, it's a very focal point. And if you drive by the Bonner School, you'll see what a great, beautiful campus this is.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And we need to continue and make our grandstand a part of that.
Well, you should be pretty proud
We're
of
very
putting
proud.
that together. I mean, that was an amazing thing.
Well, it's been a team effort.
Yeah.
Our school board has been very supportive of the project. Our community, our PTA, been very supportive of the project. Just it provides another opportunity. It's one of the few areas where parents can sit in a covered area and watch kids participate in athletics.
Oh, that's great. Well, Doug, thank you so much for coming on. I want to remind people that the project is to improve the Kelly Pine Grandstand, historic grandstand at the Bonner School. The number is on the screen, but you can tell me again because the number is off the screen. It's 258
6151.
6151.
And feel free to contact the school anytime with any questions you may have about the project, any opportunities for donation or fundraising that you may have. There may be a group out there that says, hey, have you thought about this? And I'd like to talk to people. So if anyone would like to talk to me about the grandstand, about the fundraising opportunities, or anything at all at Bonner Schools, don't hesitate to give me a call.
Great. Well, Doug, thank you. And if you out there watching know of a group you'd like to see on our show, What's Up Missoula, give us a call at MCAT. The number is 542-6228. For MCAT, I'm Joel Baird. Thanks for watching.